I am feeling so good today, and I can't wait to record and share this video with you guys. For you guys who don't know me, I am Shika. I'm a travel lifestyle content creator, mentor, and owner of Blog It. And on this channel, I talk about all things wellness, spirituality, entrepreneurship, and social media for conscious business owners, creatives, and beings. Today, I'm going to be going into a little bit of a different video. I'm feeling very relaxed. If you guys haven't noticed, I just finished a nap, and at this time with us all being at home, I thought, why wouldn't it be best to do a video on how to be okay with being alone? You know, how are you able to be alone? Like, what are some things and tips that you can do if you are at home right now feeling kind of itchy, uncomfortable, maybe loneliness of not having someone else in the house or in the space or environment is something new to you, whether that is breaking up from a relationship or having to stay home, whatever reason it might be. This video is going to help you out with 5 things that you should consider as to why it's important to stay home alone, and why it's important to be accompanied with your own self. Before we get into the video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, like, and subscribe so you do not miss a video. I do videos 3 times a week for you guys. I do extra ones here and there too, like today. But basically I do videos just to help and support you guys. And I also have my conscious social media free webinar down below in celebration of the conscious social media course. So if you would like to learn more about social media, another great thing to do while you're at home and educate yourself, learn new tips, so on and so forth, you can check it all down below. And today's subscriber of the day is Brenda Lee Riviera. Okay, without further ado, get your tea and let's get into this video. So the first reason why I wanted to do this video and help you guys out is because I feel like people aren't comfortable being alone. How many of you guys are obviously watching this video because you're not comfortable, it makes you feel uncomfortable, and maybe you tend to think about work or some not positive thoughts or whatever it may be. We're going to get into exactly why you're thinking that way. First and foremost reason why, and how you should, what's the most important reason why you should be home and alone with your being, is it allows you to disconnect. We live in an era where media is quite apparent. It's part of our lifestyle. Everything from the way that the kids learn today, to the way that we do our work, to the way that we communicate with our everyday loved ones. There's so many different apps that we use on a daily basis communicating with multiple people. And sometimes when we have that non-reality kind of platform that we use to connect with others, we tend to lose a sense of connection. And that human connection is the same feeling that you have when you're grounding in nature. It's the same feeling that you have when you are with your family and friends in a gathering and you guys are laughing about a funny joke that your aunt told you about that happened 20 years ago and everyone wants to know what it is, right? Disconnecting is one of the most amazing ways to do that with yourself. It allows you to stay in with you. It allows you to reflect. It allows you to figure out intention. It allows you to find out what is stressing you out. Being, which I'll go more into later into this video, is one of the most beautiful things that we as humans don't get to do on a regular basis. We are constantly on a hamster wheel thinking of things that we should do. What's the next big thing that we need to do? And the sense of being is something that is unheard of from any of us. So having that time alone, and why it's important to be alone, is it forces you to go and feel within your energy and your body to see, where am I at? How am I feeling? The second one is take this time when you're home alone to start practicing your feminine energy compared to your masculine energy. Masculine energy is something that we use when we're doing work or we're being very competitive or we tend to look at things strategically. But the feminine energy is something that a lot of us don't end up doing. And some of you guys who are watching who are either doing content creation part-time, or maybe you're an artist or you like to play music. Anything that allows you to use a creative stance of yourself and your body and to use that part of your brain is your feminine energy. And when we're home alone and we're by ourselves and in a space where we need to do that, and we don't know what to do, this is a great opportunity to learn something different creatively or to add more value to what you love to do creatively. So dance, draw, laugh, create something, do a DIY. This is a great time to take that and heighten your creative energy even more. And what I mean by that is sometimes when we're stuck in our life, whether it's our job, the unhappiness of where we are, creating that and practicing that creative energy can actually allow us to have thoughts and things that come up and allow us to push us to be creative in our everyday tasks, such as our careers, our relationships, everything. And there's so many times with myself that I've done, like, say, a drawing night on a Sunday, having some cacao and drawing, and right after I feel so great because I'm in such a great mood. I'm able to dance, I'm laughing, my energy and my vibration increases completely. So allow this time to use it to balance out your masculine and feminine energy and be creative. Get that downtime to work with yourself, using that side of the brain, that subconscious, and allowing yourself to nurture that side of who you are, of your being, and letting it be free within, whether that is through painting, through moving the body, any way that is creative to you and speaks to you. Let me know down below, what are some things that you guys like to do that is creative, that helps you just feel happy and allows you to really fully embrace that feminine energy. The third one I've mentioned a little bit, but let's dive deeper into this. Being alone allows you to be in the state of being. State in the being is similar to just us being within ourselves, the present, the now, nothing else. And this is unfamiliar for a lot of us. Now, when we're meditating, a lot of people mistaken that as a connotation to being. It is an act of being. But with meditation, some people actually aren't in the state of being when they meditate. If you're still thinking about those thoughts of what you're doing at work and what you need to do, you're not actually in the state of being. So what exactly is that? It's when you're home alone and you're sitting there and you're not scrolling on your phone and you're just letting yourself feel. You're just letting your body relax, sink into the couch, and you think about the things that you did that day. You think about the funny moments. You think about how you're feeling. You're thinking about what parts of your body doesn't get the love that it needs to and is not feeling balanced. State of being allows us to slow down. It allows us to reduce stress, reduce anxiety, and reduce fear. And at any time such as this time, this would probably be the best. Do it, right? You're feeling fearful, you're feeling the unknown, there's so many things up in the air. What do? The state of being can help you feel grounded. Grounding is so important when you're not comfortable being alone. Because if you're not comfortable being alone, it's because you're not in the state of being of within yourself, and you're so used to going to external pleasures. I actually did a video on this, on what's the difference between happiness, and if you actually are happy, I'll link it up here for you guys. It'll give you more of a deeper description of what I'm exactly talking about. Number 4, being alone allows you to remove stagnant energy. Have you ever felt like your back is hurting you, your body feels weird, you feel kind of sad, angry of the world, you don't know why? When you're in the state of being, emotions come up. Everything starts to go up onto the surface. It floats up. And no matter how much you ignore it, it's still there. You know what I mean? It's still there. And I get it. It's annoying. You're like, can I just be normal again? But allow this to be an opportunity for you to figure out what those emotions are, journal it down, write it down, and figure out where they're coming from. Now it's time to release them. What is the best way of removing stagnant energy, you ask? Dancing. Allow yourself to dance. That's why they like to have a lot of ecstatic dances where you actually just dance in a room and you dance to the music and see how you feel. There is no judgment of what you move and how you move. And this is something that's very different for a lot of people, right? Because you are so used to being judged, people seeing you. What are people going to think about me and the way I'm moving? But guess what? You're alone. So what better way to strengthen that feeling of being alone and deeper self-confidence, self-awareness of yourself than to allow yourself to move? And I swear, if you give yourself 2 weeks, 14 days to give yourself 5 to 10 minutes, that's like 2 songs, to move your body and feel the energy and check in and move the parts of your body that stagnant is doing, and shake every part of your body. Use that throat chakra, release what needs to be released. You will see such a big difference. I've done this through many practices, but one specifically, one of my Reiki masters, she is amazing. And one of the things that she has taught me is shamanic healing dancing, which is basically the shaking of your whole body and allowing your body to just shake and let free to the music and waving arms and moving the body. And what that does is it releases. And if you cry, you cry. If you laugh, you laugh. But your body is releasing the emotions and everything that you have in your body. So it does not layer itself. It doesn't layer itself. It has nothing to do with you. It is not connected to you. You are disconnecting the cords of people, of stagnant energies, of energies in the environment. You're actually creating a vibrational cycle effect, and that is actually affecting everything in the room as well. So you're cleansing not only you, your environment, your atmosphere, but you're allowing yourself to release, to let go, to do what it deserves. And there's nothing more freeing than that. So when you're home alone, take that advantage to dance, not be judged. Let yourself remove stagnant energy and be within, be in the state of being. Let's do the last tip. Sorry, my camera was shaking for some reason and I was like, this is not gonna work for our video. So I had to reshoot this. This is one of the most important tips that I can give you guys through this video. And it is understanding how to be comfortable with yourself. Have you ever walked into a restaurant, perhaps into a social setting, feeling uncomfortable? And that feeling of loneliness, feeling of insecurity of who's there or what people are going to be judging you or what you're wearing or whatever it may be, or haven't seen those people in a while and going and see a social setting with those people. It's awkward for you. These are normal feelings. But having your time alone at home, what that allows you to do is be in the state with yourself. And if you can't be comfortable with yourself, with the company of yourself, there's a lot of inner work that needs to be done. And this is something that I was very uncomfortable with. I was overweight when I was younger. I lost my weight, probably not in the best way, just in the way of being obsessed with my body image. And what happened was I was always fearful of going shopping. I would cry sometimes in this change room. I would cry whenever I would go out and like take forever. And sometimes I still have those insecurities that come up because you heal, right? Some people continuously heal, others heal and release and that's it, right? Knowing myself, it's a continuous journey. So when I was with myself, I noticed that it was no one judging me. There was no one there. I was judging myself for how I looked in this dress because I felt that I looked fat. And I kept seeing myself as the old version of myself. And I was not, and even if I did see my old version of myself, why am I not comfortable with me, right? So the best way to build the relationship with your inner self is by being home alone, being in the state of being alone. And this is something that even my spiritual journey has really taught me. And, you know, I want to do a video on spirituality because I feel when I use that word, some people get scared of it, you know, it's to each his own. For me, I think it is with the relationship with myself and anything beyond that. And what I've noticed is with me being with myself, being comfortable with myself, when I notice that I have an uncomfortability with something, it allows me to go deeper. And when I'm home alone, if that means meditation, I'll meditate. That's a great tip to use. If you ever feel insecure, meditate and find out where in that body is that stagnant old energy. Also figure out why your mindset's like that. When we're in a world where we're constantly having to be on the go and we don't ever know when to stop. And when it finally stops, we don't know what to do. It allows us to feel and not run away with any of our insecurities, the things that we think about, the things that we worry, and we have nothing better to do but to look at it dead in the eye and face it. So with that being said, being at home alone allows you to work deeper within yourself through various ways that you can do that. And I might even do an extra video on that. So make sure you give this video a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. But I hope this video really supported you guys. I really hope it allowed you to kind of look deeper in the inner self, allow yourself to be comfortable with the unknown, being within yourself, being in the sense of being in the state of being, and using that time to work on your feminine energy and to release unwanted energy as well. I want to say thank you for sharing this space with me, for sharing your energy. I love you all. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you guys who subscribe. This family is making me happy, and it is my goal to give you guys the most value I can. So I'm sending you love, light, positivity. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. 3 videos every single week, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.